hard to imagine anyone questioning the credentials of a 10-0 team, but Dodge City might have a few doubters after reaching that mark by piling up wins against a less than stellar schedule. The Red Demons played only 3 teams that finished the regular season with a winning record. But Dodge City had the chance to silence any critics tonight with a win against undefeated and number 2 ranked Manhattan. Scott Lavelock has the story.
Jen, Manhattan and Dodge City had only met on the football field 8 times before tonight. Manhattan had won 6 of those times, but tonight's matchup was tough to handicap. Both teams were 10-0 coming in. Dodge City had really only had 1 close game against Garden City earlier this year, whereas Manhattan had had several close games but had played a tough schedule. And both teams had their share of highlights early in this game. The fans at Memorial Stadium were into it as usual, and here's why. On the first series of the game, Jared Helfrich finishes off this 53-yard touchdown run. That makes it 7-0 Red Demons. Then on Dodge City's second possession, Parker Davis takes the handoff and rumbles 32 yards for the score, 14-0, less than 3 minutes into the game. But then the Indians made a game of it. They get on the board here on a touchdown run by Jordan Nelson. That cuts the lead in half, 14-7. Then in the second quarter, it's going to be Nelson again. Manhattan ties it on this run from Nelson. It was 14-all, but Dodge City went back to doing what they do so well, running screen passes. The pass here from Helfrich to Josh Ginther. A great block by Jesse Trent springs him into the open field. A gain of 45 yards, and that would set up this touchdown pass from Jared Helfrich to Trey Hallman. Not to be confused with former Royals manager Trey Hillman. Hallman stays on his feet for the score. 21-14 Dodge City. They ruled that he got the ball across the goal line before he lost control. They then led 28-14 at the half, and then Helfrich breaks this 24-yard run to make it 35-14. And that was more than enough for the Demon defense. Watch this play get blown up in the backfield by Bruce Campbell. Honk the horn. He's coming through there like a Mack truck. The Indians would finally get on the board one more time on this run by Ryan Wilkinson to make it a 2-possession game, but they couldn't get the onside kick. And watch what Dodge City does. They not only go for it on 4th and 7 with a 15-point lead, but they run a halfback pass. Helfrich to Davis to Ginther. Final score 42-20, and the Demon players love that head coach Dave Foster took that gamble at the end of the game.
That guy has the utmost confidence in us, and it really shows. And you get plays like that, you get a game like this because the kids will step up and play for a man like that. It's something special.
You know, we were in a situation where we felt like they were going to bring heat. We wanted to fight fire with fire. We had nothing to lose. It's 4th down. If you're a DB, you're thinking you're going to come up and make a play, and our kids executed it.
With the win, Dodge City improves to 11-0. It's only the 3rd time in school history they've won 11 games, and it's the 1st time since 1985 they advanced to next week's sub-state championships to play Wichita Heights. From Dodge City, I'm Scott Lavelock, KWCH 12 Eyewitness Sports.